Baylor is getting all the attention right now for adding a midseason professional level basketball player to the roster in James Nnaji. He was drafted 30th, I think, in the NBA. He has not played an NBA game, though. I don't even think he was signed to a two-way contract, which is why the NCAA is allowing him to have eligibility and be able to play immediately. But truth be told, Baylor is not the only team, even in the Big 12, to do something similar to this. So before BYU fans try to come at me for this, it's not the same. I said it's similar. But if you go back on our channel, you can see our video and post on how we feel about Ahmed going to BYU. BYU has added a player who's from the G League who is going to suit up and play this second semester. He's actually already played a game, but he's going to play for the conference. Utah has signed a pro player from Spain and be eligible immediately for Utah. And truth is, I have no issue with any of this. I think if you've played an NBA game, okay, that's where it should stop. But realistically, the G League or even being drafted by an NBA team but not actually playing for them, I don't think should immediately destroy your eligibility. And I don't agree with people being upset at the coaches or the programs for doing so. Kevin Young, Scott Drew, Baylor, BYU, Utah, they're all within their right to do what they've done, honestly. And for some of these other coaches and fans to paint them as the villains, I think is honestly ridiculous. If you have a problem with what is going on in college basketball, the real people you need to be mad at is the NCAA and potentially the NBA for letting some of these G League and drafted players be able to go back to college. Your problem should not be with the coaches of the programs. They're well within their right. And I said weeks ago, talking about BYU specifically, they needed to get Ahmed playing this season to give them the best chance at winning a national championship, a Big 12 conference, whatever it is that they were going to end up trying to do this year. Ahmed gives them a better chance, specifically with some of the injuries that they've picked up and some of the problems that they've had inside with big depth. It makes total sense for him to play now. It's well within the rules. BYU, kudos to you guys. I have no issue with it at all. I just don't want to see the players and the coaches getting knocked, and even the schools for getting knocked when the problem is not with them at all. It's the NCAA and it's the NBA, honestly. But like we said, BYU has done it. Utah added a pro player from Spain over the holiday break. Lucas Langarita is a 6'5" guard and one of the top prospects in Spain and all of Europe. Florida was another school that was in contention trying to recruit him and get him eligible to play this season. He ends up going to Utah because his old coach is now on the staff there. And this is a quote from the Utah GM, Wes Wilcox. After losing a key contributor to injury before the start of the season, our staff worked diligently across the globe to secure a significant mid-year addition. While the timing and his transition from Europe to the NCAA are unique, we're excited to welcome Lucas to our program as we head into Big 12 play. Now, this is where I think this storyline becomes another storyline, and it's how do these guys perform and settle in, given it's something that we haven't really seen a lot of, and in some situations we've never seen before. It's difficult for Lucas is 19, James is 20. I'm not sure how old Ahmed is, but basically in that late teen, early 20 range, or where these kids are at, putting them in an environment like this that is going to be scrutinized by the media and watched by everybody is a difficult situation for them to come into. They also really have no tune-up time. I think Ahmed might be the one that has the best chance of this working out because he's been at BYU longer than Lucas and James have been at their respective programs. But the truth that, and he's not going to be asked to be a star player. There's a chance Lucas and James are probably going to be asked to be one of the better players on the team immediately for Utah and Baylor. And there's no tune-up games for them. Ahmed's already played one game for BYU. I think he played 9 minutes in it. I think he scored 2 points. Obviously, he's going to be featured more, but Kevin Young is not going to put him in a situation where, hey, we're going to throw you in a starting lineup. I'm not sure. I don't think he'll start anyways for BYU. BYU fans, get in the comments. Let me know if you think he'll start or come off the bench. Utah opens up Big 12 play with BYU and Texas Tech in their first 3 games. Welcome to the Big 12, Lucas. Baylor play Iowa State and Houston in their first 3 games. So there is no adjustment period. There's no time to get settled into a new club, a new team, a new city, a new environment, a new situation. And on top of it, specifically the James Nnaji situation in Baylor, the entire college basketball world is going to be hyper focused on this situation and how he does. And do they even really find success immediately on? Again, I think Ahmed is in the best situation with BYU to do that out of the 3 guys. But you guys get in the comments, let me know what you think some of the problems are going to be, or if you think it's going to be smooth sailing for all 3 of them.